Hey, Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London, Hares and Piggies. Don't mind me, just cleaning up around the area. We're outside of a clothing store, which is along the way to the next TARDIS location, which I do have marked. But I want to show you guys something. Due to my off-camera shenanigans from after the last episode, I got myself a new level. We're going to spend it. We're going to go down to Party Girl 3. Luck is increased by 3 while you're under the influence of alcohol. Now that we got that autosave, let's take a look at our booze. Ugh. Can't fast travel when there's enemies nearby. Well, I wasn't meaning to fast travel, so... You know, it's still got, double bonuses, but it doesn't list the luck. But it will be there once I get a drink. Okay, let's go into the clothing store. Let's see what there is to be discovered. Okay, inside the clothing store, and, well, shopping baskets are good. That's steel. You can always use steel. It's pretty nice pieces of clothing there. But otherwise... no benefits. Okay, good place to get bobby pins, apparently. Jeez. A lot of cloth. Soap is good. That's oil. Hats are always worth a little something there. Okay, can't do anything with that bag. Let's get some light on in here. Come on. Churchill, come on. Jeez, buddy. Is there anything underneath this? There is! A locked lockbox, or lunchbox. Okay. Sorry about that. Didn't think you all wanted to hear me sneeze. Stay out. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, an overdue book, pre-war money. Crystal is always useful. Dead gentry. Keep your cheap-ass suit. That's where we came in from. Never mind. Okay, so this is a little disappointing. Rubbish fiend. Garlic. Scroll on a stick. Grab a couple Nuka-Colas. There's some tickets inside the drawer. Why is there another dryer when you got a laundry room out there with a dryer? apple cider vinegar. Come on, pup. Kind of disappointed here. But otherwise, a decently furnished place. Large gear, anti-clock. Toothpaste is plastic and antiseptic. The toothbrush is plastic. But yeah, it looks like this guy made this place his home and actually didn't do a bad job at that. But yeah, another washer. I don't get it. I really don't. Alright, let's get out of here. A little disappointing. I mean, decent loot, but otherwise nothing. Let's go. Okay, back outside the clothing store. And our marker's over this way. So we need to get down there. Because on top of where our TARDIS would be, there's also a tavern I'd like to explore. A place called Charlie Brown's. Has a coaster. Lovely. Now, how the hell do we get down there? Is this the way down? Why, yes it is. Perfect. Down with the gentry. London is broken. Only the fifth column can heal it. Give you a rough idea of whose territory this is. Right? Oh! Not what I was expecting. But here we are. Okay, that's the propaganda center. What the hell are the Hoolies fighting? A glowing radstag. The radstag is not hostile. So let's help the thing out. There we go, Charlie Brown's. Ooh, ribeye steak. The steel dinner plate is, well, steel. Fancy that. Cold beer. And inside the Charlie Brown's. Okay, inside Charlie Brown's. Let's get some light on in here. Don't need an ion brew bottle. Unless this place is mysteriously flooded. Well, I don't know about that, but I do know what it is, and that is occupied by a couple of hooligans.
I'll find you.
I'm sure you will. And I'll blast you too.
Only a fucking coward hides.
Says the fucking coward that's hiding, right? Churchill.
Written all over it.
Okay, does not look like those are moving. Shotgun. See, the gas mask is just cloth.
Come on.
You know, I got to get used to this. What's going to be this new routine?
I dare ya.
Get myself a +3 to luck, and if you want to see if it works, I got an effective luck of 15 now.
Come on out. I'll make it nice and quick. Trust me. No, died. It'll all be over soon.
Take the knuckles, the metal chest piece, the left arm, and the pipe wrench.
Fucking hide it from me. You're dead.
In case you haven't noticed, I put the Scaramanga away.
I've done this hundreds of times. Thought this'll be any different.
You're the dude that's hiding, not me.
Oh man, come back. I was having fun.
Were you? Looks like you're just hiding like a little pansy. Okay, a bunch of fine count Nellies. That's good. It's like I'm in a bar or something.
You should be. Oh, no, you're here. I'll find you. When you turn up, you're dead. No sign of him now.
Alright, at least we got that full quiet for a couple of seconds. I'm sure he'll start piping off again. So wherever the coaster is, it's not in the main part. It's probably with that last hooligan. If I had to guess. Yeah, that door does nothing. Gotta love those, right?
Whoa.
There he is. There it is. Explosive coaster. The best way to solve a problem is to make it go away. Permanently gain plus 15% damage with explosions. And let's be honest. Not the biggest need with this build, but it's something. Alright, so we'll finish looting. Man, I need to talk to the pup. That'll do for now. I am not taking that helmeted cage armor. All that weight for one piece of steel is not worth it. I don't need steel that badly. I need wood more than I need anything else, honestly. Alright, good stuff there. Grab it all. Nothing in there. And just like that, we are done here too, so let's get the hell out of here. Alright, to the propaganda center. Alright, back outside of Charlie Brown's. Where the hell is my marker? There it is. Alright, we'll get into the... Now remember, the TARDIS is outside of the propaganda center, but we'll explore the propaganda center first, have our fun with it, and then we will find the TARDIS. That's the plan. And inside the propaganda center, and not hostile. Okay, fifth column joint. They're getting their, you know, when they call it a propaganda center, they really mean it. Okay. I guess we'll be here if we have to do fifth column shenanigans.
I'm knackered as fuck. We're being beasted with all these drills.
Yeah, okay. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's look for the TARDIS. Alright, let me get my phone. And we will read what it says about... Okay, east of the propaganda center, in an alley on the north side, there is a white car parked on the street at the entrance of the alley. Okay. So, east of the propaganda center. Okay, I think I see it. It's a white car parked at the beginning of an alley. I'd say that's more than parked, y'all. Okay, maybe not that one. Okay, there are a few white cars, so that's a little bit of a... Okay, this looks familiar, actually. Ah, there we are. We found her. Guarded by ladybirds. One more? One more. So I guess mass mutations turned them a little crazy, huh? Alright, we got two more left. One in Southwark and one in Wandsworth. So we're going to go to Southwark now and due west of King's College London Guys campus and south-southwest of the Shard. Alright. Okay, there's King's College London Guys campus and the Shard. In a hard-to-find alley whose entrance is at the back wall of a small... Alright, you know what? Let's get there first. So it's going to be like around here. Let's go to the Shard. Okay, back at the Shard. We haven't been here in a minute. Okay, so we look at the map. Okay, it's like around here. And boy, is it coming down. Jeez. Okay. It's in a hard-to-find alley whose entrance is at the back wall of a small courtyard that has a few patio tables and a garbage dumpster. There is a red and white car parked on the street near the courtyard. Well, that was a jolly good guess. Red and white car parked on the street near the courtyard. Okay, this is the courtyard. Is this the alley? Holy crap, look at that. Nailed it. Okay, and now for Wandsworth. I mean, okay, there's also one in Croydon. They give you 16 to find 15 of them. We're not going to do Croydon because, well, we're not in that part of the story yet. So, alright, so we need to go, alright, to Wandsworth. We need to go to the Battersea Cats and Dogs Home. Alright, that's where we're going to be going. And our closest spot is going to be likely the King's Nose or the Wandsworth Dock. We're going to have some exploring to do to get there. Alright, let's go to the King's Nose. Okay, back at the King's Nose. Get some light on. It is... wow. Pitch frickin' black. Okay, well, I'd like to visit that, but it is completely barricaded. So we'll head south, see if we can get a little closer to something. Shit. Well, I sure as hell wasn't expecting that. Let's look at the map again. Oh! Yeah, okay. Okay, let's try to avoid water next time. Let's go to the Oval Underground Station, and we'll make our way west. I think that might be safer. Okay, let's get some light on. And we are at the Oval Underground Station. Why am I moving? I had caps lock on. That's a good reason. Okay, there's an Atkins there. Good time to use a crit. Yeah, there's things shooting at me, but... there's a very large limer. I know, pup. That's why I'm trying to be careful. Legendary Atkins Assaulter. And an Atkins Trooper. Whoa. That'll work. And enraging, I don't like enraging though. Looks like it took them both out at the same time. Cool. Well, successful fight means we save. Alright, and this might end up being a little bit short, but once we get to this new spot, I'm going to save and do more off-camera shenanigans. So I'm still trying to build up Vauxhall Grove, and oh. Well, an entire gang of dryads came at me. Now, if you remember early on... Yep, there it is. I was going to say, if you remember early on, you remember the causes of dryads. Now, that'd be great if it wasn't a damn rifle. If you remember the Biggin Hill area, especially the airport, where I had my first settlement, there were a whole bunch of bug plants and dryads. It's the bug plants that turn people into dryads. Nasty stuff. Okay. We somehow ended up on the wrong side of the bushes here. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay, how the hell do I go west here? Here we go. Okay, well, before I decide to do anything stupid, let me confer with my baggage handling service. Okay, might ignore... And we will ignore all those bags of concrete. There's a reason I saved this TARDIS for last. One thing I don't like about Rad Nettle is it's sometimes really hard to get a hitbox for collecting it. It's a bit of a pain. Royal Armaments Depot. Alright, so we got a spot marked as we head along towards the Battersea Cat and Dog's home. And we will leave this here for now. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London, Hares, and Piggies. I'll see you all next time.